1, go. Thank you for joining BC Radio, where BC stands for Bad Conversations. I'm your host, B.
And C.
And we're coming to you today to talk about whatever's on our mind, whatever we're doing today, just whatever. We're just here to have fun. Alright. B.
I hate you.
Why?
Because you're retarded in all ways. And I mean that not like a bad, oh man. I mean, yeah, we should probably stop using the word retarded, but you know it is what it is. And you are what it is. So.
Well, true. Doctors have called me retarded before, but who cares about that? House pay for school.
I don't like that you take advantage of the system just because, someone said something about me. That's like the most fragile thing I've ever heard.
What do you mean?
You sound soft.
How?
You sound
because
like
I'm using
how toilet paper feels.
So you're saying because I take advantage of resources that are provided to me, I'm soft?
Yep. You need to go hunt for your food. You need to stop having your dinner served to you.
Hey man, I live by myself now.
What does that mean?
Means all my dinners are cooked in a pot and water.
No,
Fucking
it
ramen
means
noodles
that
all day.
It means that your chances of dying increase dramatically because there's no one there to coddle you.
Who coddles me?
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam?
Uncle Sam coddles you.
Hey, but you know what?
What, he's making you weak?
Hey, but as a legal immigrant,
Hand up your butthole. You are the puppet of the government.
No, I'm the puppet. The government.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm using the government to further my education.
No, they're using you. Soon, you're doing all this. Now you're in debt to them, and then next thing you know, hand up your ass saying, "Hey, jump," and you gonna say, "Oh, I can't, cause I got a hand up my ass," and they're gonna be like, "No, you say yes, sir," and then you're like, "Yes, Trump." And she's like, "No, I said yes, sir." But now that I think about it, put president in front of that. President, yes, sir. Oh, you really are retarded.
Well,
that's what's gonna happen if you keep taking government funding.
Hey, no, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna keep using the taxes. I'm gonna keep using your taxes. I'm gonna get a good paying job, and I'm not gonna pay my taxes. That's what's gonna happen.
I bet people who listen to this hate your voice.
Probably, but you know what? They probably hate your attitude.
Why would they hate my attitude? My attitude's so real. Like,
is it?
You're fake.
How am I
You're
fake? Because I use the government?
Because you use the government, and whatever you earned isn't earned by you. You just use people, and you don't have any remorse, and you're a typical American.
I'm a typical
American.
Hey, I'm living the American dream then.
Yeah, the American dream of, I go to McDonald's, I'm part of the 33% of obesity. Yeah, that's you.
Amen.
That's you. You're part of the 33% obesity, 50% divorce rate. I'm part of the 1% who tries and actually gives a fuck and supports themselves.
Actually, I'm not divorced yet. So Yet.
Oh.
And just because McDonald's is right down the street from me. Yet. How can I be divorced when I'm not even married? But to be fair, I mean, a lot of children in our generation divorced. I mean, half the people I went to school with had divorced parents.
Yeah, they had divorced parents, which leads for divorced people.
Okay.
It's monkey see, monkey do. It's the simplest form of learning. If you grow up seeing shit, all you're gonna want is shit.
True. But I think maybe, how should I put this?
The right way? Put it truthfully? What, are you trying to grease your words up like a politician now?
I'm just making sure I use the right words.
Why would you use the right words, huh? Why don't you use the left words, huh? Where's your liberal at, huh? Why are you being so conservative? Oh, I like government funding. Oh, I like religion and Jesus.
Hey, man, Bernie Sanders all day.
I don't like rights for everybody. No, man, no. Bernie's not in charge. You voted for who you voted for.
I did.
That decision is over.
It is.
What you can do now is just go to your congressman. You could write to your president and hope he can read.
Your senator, your mayor.
Aldermans. Oh my god. I don't...
Doing good, man? Sounds like you doing good.
I mean, after you just, like, get angry and rant for so long, it takes a certain toll on you.
Alright. Well, switching up topics now. Have you seen that guy on Twitter who was standing under the P sign of the Walmart pharmacy
for
2 hours? For 4 hours?
4 hours, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I was like, wait a minute, did you just say, did you see the guy on Twitter? Do you know how many people there are on Twitter? I couldn't even give you
There's
a
like
number.
17 million, billion, trillion, who gives a fuck how many?
Well, I do, obviously, if I was curious about how many people. But you know what? Yeah, let's go with who gives a fuck. Because, hey, B said so. Yeah, but I saw that. I thought it was ridiculous. It's kind of the same principle as you taking advantage of, I don't know, the government. Yeah, full circle, back to the government. Next thing you know, I'm just like spitting out conspiracy theories. No, I think it's a little... I thought it was funny. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this guy's been standing here for 4 hours, and then I was like, damn, could he actually sue Walmart for that? And I was like, maybe he could, but at the same time, they have proof of him, like, trying to get hurt.
Yeah.
Like,
once it went on Twitter, there's no way that would stand in court.
Yeah, not at all.
And it was funny, I was reading the Twitter response. One of the responses, he's standing too far to the right. He needs to stand more to the left because of gravity.
What?
You haven't heard that?
But why are people pretending to be physics majors? Like, oh, if it's hooked onto the bottom right corner of the P, you gotta account for the swing or else he's not gonna get the full effect, so he's not gonna get all the money. Like,
hey, but that's true, though.
Why are people thinking that they can become physicians? Oh, no, not physicians. Scientists of physics, lawyers, and economists all on the same day. Like, that's too much.
Welcome to America.
They didn't go to school for one of those. Now they're just thinking that they can do all three just because they have Google at their disposal.
Apparently, he went back the next day, and he was standing there still, and people were saying, day 2, still waiting.
Really?
Yeah.
2 days?
2 days. He went there the first day, and then the second day he went back.
I have a really good question. What did he go to Walmart for? Because obviously he was like, oh man, I need to go to Walmart to get something for my home. And then he went, and then he was just like, oh, screw whatever I was gonna get. I'm gonna get this money. And just started standing there. What?
He's a pretty obese man. Like, what do you think he went there for? Maybe liquor, food, pharmacy? I mean...
Do they sell? Yeah, they do sell liquor at Walmart. They do everything at Walmart. Walmart is... Walmart's your local neighborhood superstore.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Walmart, but patent pending. What? You never know.
It's true. We could be sponsored.
By who? Walmart? Walmart wouldn't sponsor us. Why would Walmart sponsor us?
It's true. We're too much, cursing?
What?
We're too... Well, I don't know. I just guess Walmart just wouldn't like us. We're too,
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Just think about it. Why would Walmart want us?
You just said they would, and I asked you that question. You can't answer my question with the same question. I've heard of people answering questions with questions, but you answered my question with the same exact question. That's like me asking a girl, hey, you hungry? Hey, you hungry? Like, what kind of sense does that make? I don't... not even, like, what kind of... If you could find a question where that actually worked, I would not be as mad. I'd still be mad. I wouldn't be as mad.
No, you put, like, I don't know in front of it. I don't know, comma, are you hungry?
So now you're just changing it up with grammatical just effects? Is that what you're doing?
That's all I'm doing. That's all you need to do.
It's all about where the pauses are.
Yes.
Like, no. I'm gonna have to disrespectfully disagree with you on this one because you're an idiot. You can't answer a question with another question that someone just asked you because answering a question with a question is usually because someone knows the answer to one question and that answer is applied to that question. So if you answer a question with a question that somebody's questioning you with, they don't know the answer. So when you say that question, they still don't know the answer.
It's called
That's
copying.
that's like, oh yeah, because we're doing this real world copy and paste effect that you like to do. But
Control C, Control V.
no, I wish I could control you, you idiot. God, it's like me asking you a question like, "Hey man, how's the weather?" And you're just like, and that does nothing for me. That does nothing in terms of answering the question or even giving me a hint at all because apparently we're not answering questions, but we're putting out clues like we're all the jigsaw killer from Saw.
I'd like to play a game with you.
Oh my god, you would, you pedophile. You'd probably get your ice cream truck and say, "Hey, I want to play a game with you." You know, sometimes sometimes I wish I wasn't so angry. And then I like think about it and I take it back and I think, man, I wish you weren't so stupid.
So you're saying your anger comes from my stupidity?
Yes.
So the greater my stupidity, the greater your anger.
I'll bring it up again. Full circle.
It's the government's fault. It starts back with Bush with no child left behind.
Oh my god. Obviously one was.
No. I wasn't left behind. I was mentally left behind.
Oh
just
yeah.
physically
You weren't
pushed.
left behind. You saw everyone looking one direction in a straight line and you're like, "I'm going to go to the back." And you kept walking.
Just
You're
kept
still
going.
walking the opposite direction.
Just kept going. Just kept
Like,
going.
you just greased yourself up, got like a piece of cardboard and said, "I'm going straight down the learning curve."
I am the curve.
Yeah, I can tell by how big you are. Still on a bowl a day? I'm not talking about cereal.
Of course.
Oh my god.
I love my greenery.
Oh. I mean, shit, dropped my phone. I mean, you could love your greenery, but still doesn't make you a botanist.
True. I don't grow anything.
Yet?
Maybe when I go back to California.
Don't do it. It's not legal yet.
It's not,
18th.
18.
18.
24 years old.
No.
Oh, in 2018?
Yes.
Okay, I get you.
Why would you think I was referring to your age?
I don't know, that's why I was confused.
Smoking in general for anyone under 21 is illegal.
Is it under 21 now, is the smoking rule? For cigarettes too?
No, it's 21 and over.
Oh, that's right. Oh. It's been a while.
In California, I don't know the rules and regulations of fucking Hawaii. Oh, no luau's after 3. Like, what?
You can't even buy alcohol after midnight here.
Through midnight?
After midnight, you can't buy alcohol in Hawaii.
Well, you better get your shit done early.
Where...
You got fucking luau's to plan in the morning.
That's true. Luau's are fucking awesome.
All you need is some pineapple and pigs. Seems we've already got one.
You're the pineapple?
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
It wasn't an invitation for you to sing.
Yeah, I don't need an invitation to sing. I just love singing.
That was rhyming. You were supposed to keep singing. That was your invitation to sing. And you missed it. I don't know, man. God.
Yes?
No. Don't do that.
Yes.
No.
Why not? Because of the government?
Because you are B. You are B. That's not who you are right now. You are B. That is not the other person. You schizo.
Have you seen that movie Split yet?
I still haven't. Like, I kind of want to watch it, but
I don't want to watch it. It just looks dumb to me.
why does it look dumb?
It's just about schizophrenia and how this dude goes crazy. I mean, I think it gives mental illness just a bad look.
What's a good look for mental illness?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let me think about that real quick. I guess that they got a job or something?
That's your idea of a good... Who's the guy from, Damn, I swear this is embarrassing to not remember. Back to the Future.
Marty McFly or Doc Brown?
No, Marty McFly, but what's the guy's name?
Oh, Fox. Michael J. Fox?
Michael J. Fox. I'd say that... Even that's a bad example. Even that's a bad example.
Wait, you say Michael J. Fox?
Well, he holds it together pretty well. Like, he's just not as much shake. I don't know. Like,
what mental disability does Michael J. Fox have?
The one where he can't sit still? Restless leg syndrome?
ADHD?
No, not ADHD, you dummy. The one where he can't sit still. Not
Restless.
Parkinson's?
Parkinson's is usually in older people. Like, it doesn't start till you're like 30 or 40, I'd say.
He's got the same thing Shaq has. Shaq's got a little shake and a little tingle.
Doesn't he just have sickle cell or something?
No.
Or shingles?
No, what?
Some old man disease?
Shingles.
Yeah.
The disease that is related to the chicken pox.
Yes,
You're
I don't
saying
know.
that Michael J. Fox has shingles.
Maybe. I don't know his medical history.
Well, of course not. You don't know you don't know your medical history.
I actually have a very extensive medical history.
I bet, because you've seen nothing but psychiatrists.
Psychiatrists, doctors, nutritionists, chiropractor, massage therapist, physical therapist, you name it, I've seen it. I've had a colonoscopy.
Have you really?
Yeah, I have.
Why?
Because they wanted to see what was wrong with my stomach. I saw a pill with a camera in it so they could see the inside of my stomach.
First thing. I wasn't asking why did you need it. I was asking why did you share that? That is not... No one wanted to know that. Second, I just looked it up right now. Michael Andrew Fox was diagnosed with Parkinson's. Yeah, I said Parkinson's. Okay. In 1991 at age 29. So, might wanna just like...
That was what? That was what, like Back to the Future 3? Because the first one came in like out in the 80s, didn't it? So it had to be after at least the second one.
Yeah, so he was diagnosed in 1991 and came out in public in 1998.
Okay.
Duh. Stupid.
When did the Back to the Futures come out? I looked that up.
How would I know that?
Because you're C. C's supposed to know this. Aren't you supposed to be the smart one?
Okay, fine. Back to the Future Part 2 came out in 89, and Part 3 came out in 1990.
Okay, so it was after. So it was after Back to the Future.
Of course, that's what I said. Back to the Future came out in 85.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to the Future 2, he played Marty McFly Jr., and Marlene McFly.
Yeah.
I can't.
Part 3 was released. When was Part 3 released?
What?
Part 3 of Back to the Future.
90. It was released in 1990.
Okay. Shoots.
Oh, man. I haven't eaten all day.
What have you done all day?
Played video games and it's raining outside. I didn't do anything.
It's been raining like crazy for like the last 2 months?
Yeah. It's kind of been like on and off of like weirdness.
You know there's still a drought in California?
We're pretty good. We're pretty set. In Northern America, or not in Northern America, in Northern California, it's almost like completely gone.
I
And
mean,
I think in Southern California, it's like 60% of it's gone. But that was before today,
well,
which
from what
might
I've been
just add
hearing,
another like 5%.
on the radio and from different like news channels, is that some of the levees and dams are overfilled and they just don't have enough. The reserves are filled for like the next 20 years.
What? I mean, I had no clue.
Well, I mean, they still think it's a drought even though it's pouring out there.
Yeah, I can hear it right now. That's that's what I gotta go out to. I have to go to the store later. And thank you for reminding me that apparently I'm going to need an umbrella, some rain boots, a raincoat, and I can't wear shorts and flip flops like I'm accustomed to in California.
Or Hawaii. I mean, in Hawaii, it rains all the time here too. It just rains
You're
differently
surrounded by
out here.
water, so you don't really care.
True.
What makes it different?
Well, especially when you're up in the valleys, it will rain as if it's going to flood, as if it's a biblical proportion of a flood for 10 minutes. Afterwards, sunshine and rainbows for the rest of the day. And that's it. Every day it's like that.
That doesn't seems retarded. It seems
Kind of
crazy.
is.
I should stop using the word retarded. It's really not my favorite word to use, but it just rolls off the tongue so easy. I need to stop it.
True. It's just crazy. It's
Um,
weird. And none of that, it gets so humid. And the thing is, because of all the pavement and the concrete, when it starts getting dry and the heat and it starts heating up, it starts getting really humid because all the cement won't absorb the water. And so it just comes up and makes everything so much hotter and humid.
when did we get onto meteorology? I swear I think I just zoned out for the last 5 minutes. I was like, when did we get on? Like, oh man, when the cumulus clouds come in and the hot weather front hits the cold weather front. I don't care. I just know water is falling from the sky. I'm thirsty. I look
I
up.
think it was
That's
you.
it.
I think it was you who brought it up. You brought up water, and I brought up rain. And then you brought up it raining out there, and then you brought up going to the store.
Nope. 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 No. No. Nope. Nope. Wasn't me. It was you.
It was a combination of both.
No, we are not combined.
We're not doing a fusion.
No, this isn't
Fusion.
Dragon Ball Z.
You gotta match your power levels.
Yeah,
Sure,
you can never
fingers
match
touch.
my power level.
That's right, because you're too low.
What do you mean by low? Is it the opposite of high, which you are?
Not.
You must be high to think that your power level could ever be better than me.
Everybody.
God, I don't understand. Why is God? I just so like freaking mad. I'm just like I don't know. I'm
Let it
hungry.
out, man.
That's
Let it
probably
out.
no. I'm just I don't want to be that guy, but I'm hungry. That's what it is. I'm hangry right now, and I have to freaking cook all this food. I haven't had breakfast, which I have food for breakfast, but I just haven't eaten anything. I don't know. Just haven't gotten around to it.
What have you done? What have you done like for Valentine's Day this week?
I went to sleep and then woke up because I work like a normal person.
You
And I
didn't
don't
like. Oh, you didn't have any
Well-
plans this Valentine's week?
Nope.
No.
What'd you do?
Staying with my girlfriend. We had some takeout and Netflix. And the next day on Valentine's Day, she actually cooked me breakfast, which is nice. Pancakes and bacon.
I hope everyone heard that.
I do. I hope they
My
hear
boy got food for Valentine's Day,
that from his girlfriend.
but he ain't get no booty.
Hey, I didn't want to put all that out there now.
He ain't get no booty.
I didn't want to put that out there now.
He ain't get the draws. He ain't GTD. He ain't get it.
I did, but I'm not
Could
going to put
you
my business out there
please-
like that. I ain't got to
Could
put
you
my business out there. It's
please repeat for the
implied.
court?
It's implied.
Tell them that you did not
I did.
GTD.
I did.
Please,
I got
please go into more detail about the specifics of this GTD.
I'd rather not. I'd rather keep this a little bit more off. I'd rather not go off that topic.
So if I am correct, you are choosing to withhold
Personal
the
information.
As of the court, this is pertinent information. This is not personal. This is pertinent.
What, you want to
Please,
know what kind of
if you
moves I
if you
used?
have if you have the details and information of the GTD process, I would like for the court to be informed of the details and specifics of which you got to drop.
The plaintiff would like to tell the court to go fuck themselves, because that's some personal information. I'm not going to let all these people know what me and my girlfriend do.
I hope everyone heard that. Because
Yeah.
the way you said it, like, I'm not going to let everybody know what we do. It sounds like you do some different shit. That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
Sounds like it's a little extra.
a little
It sounds
extra?
like there's some, like, handicap role-playing stuff in there. Like,
What, like a wheelchair's rolled in?
baby, let's get a wheelchair and saw out the bottom. Like,
Saw at the
so
bottom.
who's sitting in the wheelchair?
Depending
Either
who has
way,
the
it
lubes
doesn't
on.
sound
Depending who
right.
has the
Either
lube
way,
on.
it doesn't sound right.
Depending who has the lube on.
Because if it's you in the wheelchair, strap in, and those wheels go forward. Oh my god! If it's her, oh my god! I didn't know you saw handicapped chicks like that. You must get an erection every time you see wheels. I don't want to stand next to you at the freeway. Jeez.
Hey man, wheels turn me on. I love that rubber. Vroom vroom.
I think you're getting the wrong concept of which rubber you're supposed to. Never mind. I just don't think.
That's the best wheel. That's the best wheel like sounds I can make right now. Like, roll, roll. The fuck am I supposed to say? Roll, roll. Get pushed around. Do a wheelie. Whee!
I don't know. I don't
Speaking
know why
about-
you're stupid.
Speaking about wheelchairs, have you ever gone to Disneyland or any amusement park in a wheelchair?
No.
That is a must.
Why?
Because you can cut everyone. And when I mean everyone. And they don't ask questions. Who the hell's going to ask a cripple, hey, cripple, stand up?
You.
Hey, man, but because I'm a little overweight, it's believable.
No, like, I think you've done that before. You've told a cripple to stand up.
No, I didn't tell a cripple to stand up.
No, because, I mean, if I've done it, which I have, well...
You told a cripple to stand up?
It was in bad context, okay? It was in bad context. Like, I had
Give me the full
crutches.
context.
I had crutches, and he was like, hey, man. Okay, so we were at a track meet, and I had crutches, and he was like, hey, man, you running today? And, like, of course not. Use your goddamn brain and shoot back like, hey, man, are you running today? And then, he got so butthurt about it. I don't know why. He's not like he could feel his lower half. Being a little dick about it. You need to roll your ass onto somewhere where that shit's allowed. This is a no-fly zone with that bullshit. But, I'm just saying, if I've done it, you've probably done it or thought about doing it.
I don't know. I think the worst thing I've ever done, I would say, I think the worst conversation I've ever had with someone in a wheelchair or a quote-unquote crippled person would be that conversation when you and I had, when that one guy impeded on our conversation about whose daddy beat them worse.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, too.
I didn't tell him to stand up.
I still think you handled it the wrong way.
He impeded in our conversation, and I was like, okay, man, okay, thanks. See you later.
You told a guy in a wheelchair that you had it worse.
No, I didn't say I had it worse.
You were standing over him.
No, he rolled up to me.
Saying that you had it worse.
No, all right, so what happened was...
Like, I don't even understand how that would happen. Maybe if he was, like, black in a wheelchair and you were like, no, you know what? Maybe if you were white in a wheelchair and the guy standing over you was black and he was like, you know what, man? I got it way worse than you. I could see that.
All right,
but he was Asian. He was an Asian college student.
We went to college. We all went to the same college. He was a classmate of ours.
I ain't never had those
my
special classes.
Thankfully.
You had the special class. He's probably right next to you. You wouldn't know because you see everyone the same apparently. Like, he's got a wheelchair. My chair's got wheels on it. We're all the same. In fact, I've got it worse. My wheels are smaller. Like, You're such a dick.
All right, for everyone who doesn't know the story, is me and
No,
Tucker.
no, no, no. You know what? Yeah, you tell it. You
Me,
tell it
you
because
want
you
to tell it?
always tell it wrong.
I will
You
tell it
tell it.
right. I'll tell it
You
right.
tell it right, and I will correct you.
Me and T were standing in line waiting for, what was it, like Fast Five?
C.
See?
That's not Spanish. It's C, not T. You dummy.
C. So we were waiting at. So was it Fast Five the movie we were waiting for? C.
Fast 1 through God fucking knows.
They're making an eighth one. Who gives a fuck at this point? And we were first ones in line, and we were waiting for our friend. I think Tyler was it or Soj? I don't even remember. And this guy, and we were discussing whose father beat them worse. C went first. He was saying that his dad beat him with a baseball bat. I said my dad hit me with a crowbar. His dad ran him over with a motorcycle. I said my dad ran me over. And then that's when the fellow in the chair rolled over and said, "Oh, you got hit by a car. What happened?" "Oh, not much. I just got a few bumps and scratches here, and a concussion. But I walked it off pretty fine." He's like, "Oh, so you were fine? Everything walked off?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, that's nothing. When I was 2 days before my 3rd birthday, I was playing outside, and this Isuzu comes and runs me over. Had to have
A
eight.
what? A what?
It was like an Isuzu or some rice rocket. I don't remember. All I remember was some rice rocket.
Rice rocket. No. No.
What was it?
It
What
was
was the
it
car?
was a Nissan.
Was
It
it?
was a
Nissans
Nissan.
are rice rockets too.
Yeah, but it wasn't an Isuzu.
It
I
was
don't know what
Suns.
that is. That's not a thing.
It's a car.
Oh yeah, it's an Isuzu.
Do you not know what an Isuzu is?
No, obviously not. If I'm making fun of what an Isuzu is,
Google it. Anyway,
why? I'm gonna waste my internet on that.
I didn't even know. Who cares? But what was it? Yeah, so he got run over. He had to have X amount of surgeries. He was like, "Yeah, so you got off easy." What am I supposed to say to somebody who walks up to me and starts questioning my manhood about that? That
Nothing,
cripple man
because he
basically
didn't walk up
rolled
to
over
you.
and whipped
He
out his
didn't
dick on my
walk
face.
You. Even if he whipped his dick out, he wouldn't be able to feel it. That's what I'm getting at. You
What?
have feeling in your legs, but you lack it in your heart.
But what am I
You
supposed to
need
do?
something. Just empathy. That's what you
Empathy?
need.
He
Empathy.
rolled over to me, to us.
Don't throw me in this like I'm offended. I don't care. I know.
I'm offended. I am hurt.
He's got it worse. I know for a fact he's got it worse.
Yes, he's got it
You
worse.
know how I can tell?
Because he's in a wheelchair.
No, if two people were to look at him and then look at me side by side, they'd be like, "Huh, I don't know what these two guys got going on." We could even be sitting down, both of us. I don't know what these two guys got going on in their lives, but I'm pretty sure he's got it worse.
Why? Because he's in the wheelchair? Or
He's
why?
not beautiful.
Because he's
that's
Asian?
why.
You're not beautiful.
What does that make you?
Sexy. And you know it, don't.
I came so close to just hanging up. I know nothing. You know nothing.
I'm not Jon Snow.
You're looking white as shit right now. Alright, anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's it for me today. You good, T? See? Don't look at me like that.
Like what? Like I told you, like to use a letter that you don't use? Like you fuck it up every time. Like you might as well just fucking spell out my name with all the fucking letters you're throwing out. Don't do it. Don't.
Alright. Well, thank you for joining us today at BC Radio, where BC stands for Bad Connection.
Early comedy.
Yep. So please follow us on Facebook at Facebook/BC Radio 2007, Twitter at BC Radio 2017, Instagram at BC Radio, or just email us at bcradio2007 at gmail. Thank you and hope to hear from you soon. Bye.
Not really.